Hi, I wanted to be able to demo how to embed a Prezi presentation into Wix here. We've done that previously for embedding it into Weebly. Similar process in Wix. Again, Prezi is used for presentations that you can store online. You can either upload a PowerPoint presentation into Prezi and have it displayed and visible on the web that way. You can also use Prezi to create your own unique presentations just directly using Prezi's editor, and there's a link to that tool in the resources section here. I've already created a previous Prezi presentation here. We're going to embed it into our Wix portfolio page here. Notice that in this best works page I've already embedded one artifact here, a video artifact from YouTube. Let's go ahead and do the same set of steps for embedding a Prezi presentation because it uses an HTML embed code just as the YouTube embedding did. So we're going to come over here and under the plus sign we're going to click the add. We get all these different objects that we can add, and remember HTML embed codes are actually under apps here. So we click on apps and then we select HTML, and here when we do that, notice it puts in here, we can close this apps section down and we can drag underneath our already embedded YouTube video, and we'll drag where we want the Prezi presentation to be located here. So again, if you have your container here, and let's make it a little bit bigger because we want our presentation to be quite a bit bigger when we're displaying it here, and let's drag it down a bit more here. Okay, that'll be a good size. Now if we click in it, again, we can click on settings here, which will allow us to change. And here's where, instead of website address, we want to utilize the HTML code here. And this is where we're going to paste it in. So let's go over to the Prezi website and find our Prezi demonstration here, or presentation. So here we are on Prezi, my own account that I have, a couple of Prezi presentations here. And if you point to it, notice the share button pops up. That seems a logical choice, but unfortunately that only gives us a URL link to the Prezi, not the actual HTML embed code. So instead we'll just click on the little thumbnail here and it'll bring us up a full page showing just this Prezi presentation and what we can do with it, everything from editing it to presenting, downloading a copy even. What we want is the embed button here. So we're going to click on that. We get a set of options here to select the width and the height. We'll leave it at the default here. And then notice here's our HTML code. And we can't just right click and click copy here. What we have is just a quick and easy button. Click this copy code to clipboard. It says copied. And now we have that embed code on our clipboard ready to paste into Wix at this point. So let's return back to the Wix editor here. Remember we had brought up the HTML embed code section here. We're now going to right click and click paste here. And you can see part of our embed code here has a http://prezi.com, so we know we're using the Prezi embed code. We'll click on update here, and now we can actually close this. And if you note here, you can see we have our actual Prezi thumbnail here showing. We can actually shrink that down because note it's a little bit bigger than our box, so we don't need our embed code box to be quite as large, or a container here. So now what we would do is go ahead and click on publish here and click OK, and it'll take a few seconds here to publish the changes we just made to our website, and we'll ignore all that and say click OK, and we'll come over to our where our Prezi website is, or excuse me, our Wix website, and we'll bring that up here. And then we'll go to the best works page, which is where we had just embedded that. Remember, we embedded it below our YouTube presentation. And there now is our Prezi presentation. We'll click on the Start Prezi. It always takes a few seconds depending on how big or lengthy your Prezi presentation is. It has to load first, and you can see it's already almost halfway loaded here on our web page. As soon as it loads, we'll get a set of buttons to navigate back and forth between the different slides or graphics within our presentation here. So you can see it's now available. If I click the right arrow button, we can just move through our presentation here. And this is one I had just created by uploading a PowerPoint presentation. So that's all there is to it, to embedding within a Wix web page a Prezi presentation. Again, a very similar process to embedding a YouTube video.